These are rings, otherwise known as jewelry. For some, they are a symbol of status. For others, it's a symbol of undying love with no beginning or no end. For others, they're a symbol of power. For me, they're a symbol of the past, present, future, a reflection of lessons learned, and hope for the future. At the request of a friend of mine, I'm going to go ahead and kind of show these today, even though it's a little early, but things keep on arriving ahead of schedule, so we'll just go ahead and get started. To start, we have my pinky ring, and it was actually manufactured for my middle school of all places. The reason why that happened was the place that I got the rings from didn't make a ring size in the size of my pinky in this specific style. I had to get a ring for my middle school, believe it or not. True story. This is for Flynn Middle School. I decided to do 2019 for the year that I'm beginning this little endeavor. The school colors were blue and white for the Falcons, and they had very limited options, so I had to go with this symbol meaning academics, and we got some guy's name on there. We won't talk about him. We'll just set this down for a minute. Next up, we have the oldest ring here. This one could probably use a polish. This is my actual class ring from Jefferson High School. Emerald being my true birthstone. And we have Gemini, my zodiac, 1997. I always thought that was a pretty cool symbol too. School colors, you can get a look at them, red and gold. There's an engraving in there, but it's pretty weak. It's just initials. And our mascot was the Jayhawk. We're not going to be able to get too good of a look here. And we also got some guy's name on here. We're just not going to talk about that. Next up, we have a ring that was made for my college years. Northern Illinois University, DeKalb, Illinois. You can also see Northern Illinois University along the top for the redstone. Red and black was actually their school colors, so it remains consistent. 2002, the year I graduated, and those are a set of aces for my love of poker. And then we also have a husky. It's very kind of hard to see, and I'm not going to be able to get very good focus. And then we got some guy's name on there. We won't talk about him. And on the interior, we're not going to be able to get a good look at it, but there is the word marketing, which was the major at the time. Next up, we have a very special ring. This one is for the crew. The crew is a loose association of predominantly guy friends that we have been a united front since, well, you can make an argument that it's sooner than, earlier than 2001. But that's oftentimes how we kind of see it. The crew ring, this is actually a blue stone, it's not black. I actually had this designed by my buddy Ryan, who is the current leader of the crew, at least that's the way I see it. And I asked him, if we were to design a ring for the team, what would you put on it? So he wanted to have a bulldog, and to symbolize a strong, loyal animal, he had the word strength. And then he wanted something gaming related. We were actually a bunch of gamers back in the day, but we didn't really. There wasn't any options for like a game controller, so I had to go with a chess knight, which I still think is pretty sweet. And then we had the word honor, and on the interior here, there is the word loyalty engraved. I'm not going to be able to get a good shot of it, but again, some guy's names in there, so we're just going to leave that alone for now. So 4 rings. The yellow pinky finger represents learning, academics, self-improvement. The green represents grassroots movements. Everything's got to start somewhere. Next up, we have red for NIU, which is kind of my homage to the arts. A lot of my prior work with the arts happened during college. And then finally, blue for the crew represents the entrepreneurial spirit. 4 rings. Somebody asked me if I was trying to make the Infinity Gauntlet. Not at all. I enjoy them. I think they look kind of fun. And honestly, these rings represent the past, present, and future, and represent a lot of the power that I've enjoyed over the years, a lot of the spirit. And I look forward to having them with me as I go on a journey that's to come. Furthermore, a special patch was made today, or custom jacket rather, for Mad Respect TV. This logo, designed by a completely awesome friend of mine. She should be very proud. You see that logo? That's you. That was all you, man. Thank you for this design, and I look forward to introducing you a little later on. So that's the initial spotlight on the rings. I wasn't planning on doing this, but it was requested. So if you have questions, feel free to ask them. But in the meantime, stay tuned. More to come.